Hi, I'm Dominique Blocker with County Television. At a time when public and private partnerships is critical, an event was held in North County to celebrate the acquisition and storage of emergency medical supplies.
Everyone stand clear.
Clear?
Push the
Clear.
shot
Everybody
button.
clear.
Shot delivered.
Okay, begin CPR.
Today is a wonderful celebration of partnership between many organizations that really identified a need and came together to fulfill that need in the county. We wanted to have a cache of medical supplies for North County that we could quickly deploy in the event of an emergency and disaster. And so today we're celebrating the procurement of that and the establishment of that at the American Red Cross warehouse in Santa Maria. Doctors Without Walls and the County Public Health Emergency Medical Services Agency partnered in joining forces so we could develop a medical reserve corps. And part of what that entailed was really getting some funding so that we could build a cadre of healthcare volunteers. And so with that, Doctors Without Walls, Santa Barbara Street Medicine, and the Public Health Department, we wrote a grant and submitted that grant to the Orfalea Foundation, the Aware and Prepare Initiative, which was funded. And we were fortunate that Direct Relief International also was one of our partners who was the fiscal agent for the grant. And because of their nonprofit status, we were able to get the equipment at a reduced rate and didn't have to pay taxes. So it really enabled us to purchase more equipment, so we have an even more robust supply here for North County. Partnership really was critical. Once we had the grant, we looked all over to find a warehouse that could meet our needs in North County. Nothing just really met the needs that we had. So we were fortunate to be able to partner with Red Cross, and they were able to open up their warehouse. It really is truly a wonderful partnership.
What we've received as a donation from our partner organizations are medical supplies and equipment that can sustain us to treat 50 patients over 10 days. So it's a number of different things. As you can see, we have here a medical tent, cots, other types of medical equipment like intravenous solutions, bandages, all types of different medical equipment that we can use. In the event of an emergency, something big like an earthquake or a smaller shelter from the fires, we are now much better prepared than previously.
We're always looking at the worst case scenario, and though we have a great system that works every day and meets the needs of our community, but in the event of a disaster, we know we need to surge, and we need to be able to meet that demand. And so having those resources right here in the county all the time provides that availability of readiness that we didn't have previous to this.
We're now better prepared up here in North County. We have a similar cache of medical supplies and equipment in South County, and certainly we're better prepared than we were yesterday, and these are part of ongoing efforts, and we'll be more prepared tomorrow than we are today. As we've seen in today's environment, resources are limited, and so a lot of things that we have to do, we have to approach as partnerships. And in the case of a disaster and emergency, they typically are so overwhelming that just government cannot address it, or just individual organizations can't address the situations by themselves. And so we all have to work together. We have to know what the resources are, what each person's capacity is, and that's how we prepare for any type of emergency or disaster. And so hopefully, nothing happens to us here in Santa Barbara County, but if it does, again, we're better prepared.
For more information on how to prepare yourself for an emergency, or to find out about volunteering for the Medical Reserve Corps, visit the Public Health's website at sbcphd.org or call 681-4759. Thanks for watching County Television, your channel for county news and information.